Are you tired of the stubborn weight that seemed to join the party uninvited around the time you entered midlife? You're not alone. In this video, I'll show you how to tackle this challenge head on so that you can reclaim your vitality and confidence. You need a new approach and attitude. Let's make midlife a welcome new phase in your life. And if you're new here, I'm Dr. Gayla Gorman, a licensed acupuncturist, naturopath, and author of What's Your Kryptonite? On this channel, I'm here to help you reverse the effects of chronic stress so that you can cruise through midlife symptom-free. Well, let's just start by talking about what actually causes weight gain in midlife. There really is no switch that gets flipped. There is kind of a process of hormonal changes that happen, but the effects of midlife are directly proportional to how much stress we've been managing up to this point and generally our life and lifestyle. We may have been able to really get away with things that were not super healthy until this point, but now it's like everything starts catching up with us. Those artificial foods that you have been making do on really have got to go at this point. They're building up toxicity and they're not providing any fuel for your body to be able to make energy. We already talked about stress, and if you've got a lifestyle that really is pretty much all about how much stress can you endure and handle, that approach is going to have to change as well. If you've been already dealing with adrenal fatigue as you move into menopause or midlife generally, and your hormones begin to change, the adrenals are supposed to be able to donate a little extra juice to pick up the slack. And if your adrenals are already on fumes, they've got nothing to donate. This leaves your body with a severe depletion of critical hormones. And you might think, well, I'll just get hormone replacement therapy. But I want to caution you, there are side effects and risks associated with hormone replacement therapy, and you need to manage the stress and take better care of yourself anyway to avoid some of these other health issues that you will be facing down the road. So hormone replacement therapy is a last resort. Let's do a better job of taking care of ourselves, and we probably won't need hormone replacement therapy. How can we better manage this weight gain? Well, I already talked to you about improving your diet, getting rid of the artificial foods. And so you just need to know that you're going to have to lean more into healthy, real food. And you need to be careful about the quality of the food you're getting from restaurants or, any establishment that you're getting pre-prepared food from. Some of the most offensive ingredients are the fats that they use, the unhealthy oils. It's just nearly impossible to find a restaurant that uses really high quality oils in their cooking. So you really need to minimize this approach to fueling your body as much as possible. Next, I will say that exercise can be helpful, but it can also sabotage your efforts. If you're using high intensity interval training, it can really create cortisol spike and make it hard for your body to release weight or manage even fat accumulation. So exercising is really just about moving and keeping your battery recharged. So gentle exercise like walking, yoga, stretching, those sorts of things are much more beneficial during this period of time as we're really wanting to reduce the stressors and not add more stress. The level of stress that your body is managing is directly correlated with how challenging you're finding it to manage your weight during this period of time. Stress is directly related to weight gain and fat accumulation, especially belly fat, which is what we all want to try to get rid of during this period of life. This is just an example of one of the countless ways stress creates symptoms and other health issues, especially during midlife. I created a video that shows you how to eliminate symptoms naturally, so I'll make sure to link to it below this video. But make sure you hit subscribe too, because I share a lot of tips when it comes to dealing with stress that's become toxic. Relieving the nasty symptoms stress creates makes navigating through midlife a breeze. How does weight gain really affect your health as you move through midlife? Well, you may have heard that visceral fat is really unhealthy. And so if you have found that maybe you've been able to keep your weight from really ballooning up, but you're finding that fat is accumulating, this can actually be more of a problem even than gaining 10 pounds. If you gain 10 pounds, but you kept your body fat percentage the same, I would worry less about it than the fat accumulation, which is a clear indication that your body is now having a challenge burning fat for fuel. And just know that long term, as we age, the most important thing to focus on is maintaining mobility and balance. And some of the ways that really help you do that is by maintaining your weight and your fat accumulation, but also by making sure that you're maintaining your strength. One of the things we use in my Human Energy System Reboot is the simple plank. Plank is one of the easiest, most adaptable form of strength building, and it's just a really simple way to keep your core strong, to keep your upper body strong, to put a little stress on your lower body, and to keep all of that strength in your limbs and core so that you can maintain your mobility and balance long term. And this will go a long way, allowing you to keep your weight in check and to make sure that your body fat percentage does not escalate, where that becomes a really challenging situation. To get your body to burn fat for fuel requires a pretty aggressive approach, including some more aggressive fasting protocols. I just really encourage you to try to keep it in check before it gets completely out of hand, and monitor it, keep an eye on it so that you know what's going on with your body and you can reverse course when it's still pretty easy. There are more suggestions to help you manage symptoms that start to accumulate in midlife on my website. Also on this channel, where I've created other videos on this and related topics. There's links in the description, and if your best efforts to live a healthy lifestyle and do all the things you think are supposed to work aren't getting the job done, you may even be feeling like you take 2 steps forward and 3 back. In my next video, I'll show you how to manage the toxic stress that's sabotaging your efforts. You can eliminate symptoms naturally without medication, crazy diets, intense exercise, or any other unsustainable lifestyle hack.